We are gonna make an amazing, super easy, no time flat evening dish that you are going to love. It's pasta with burst cherry tomato sauce, and you make it pretty much all in one pan. So I'm really excited you came back for another tasty recipe. Let's get to this delicious dish. Okay, so first you're gonna put on your spaghetti noodles and get them cooking, and in the meantime you're gonna take 3 pints of cherry tomatoes in about a 12-inch skillet or a rimmed skillet, whichever you have. And we're gonna take a 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1 cup of fresh basil. I have dried basil, either one will work, and sprinkle that on top of it. Put the whole thing in. And we're gonna take 1 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Throw that on top too. And this is totally optional, but if you love garlic, add 3 cloves of minced garlic to it. And just a pinch of sugar. Just a little bit of sweetener for that tomatoes. Now I'm using honey. You can use regular sugar, honey, either one works perfectly. We're gonna turn that up on medium and cook it for about 6 to 8 minutes, stirring it every so often until those tomatoes just burst open, and that's gonna give you that delicious tomato sauce. All right, so our tomatoes have burst. Now we need to take our spaghetti pasta, throw it in the exact same pan. I love this recipe because it is an alternative to a traditional marinara sauce, red sauce, and I love it, especially when tomatoes are in season. Oh, it just brings a whole new flavor dynamic. After you get done stirring your pasta all in that sauce, let it really soak it up. It's gonna look something pretty much like this. I love seeing those cherry tomatoes just burst open and all their juices coming out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. I love seeing the tomatoes too. I don't know if you can tell, but they're like flattened out a little bit. It's like the skin just burst right open. Oh, and these big ones, it's gonna be so tasty. It turned out beautifully. The aromas are amazing. That basil just opens up and then you get that smell of those wonderfully cooked tomatoes. I am really excited about tasting this. Serve it with some garlic bread, put a little bit of fresh Parmesan grated on top, just to finish it off. And I love this because you can eat it just as it is. It's a vegan vegetarian meal, or add your favorite sausage or any kind of meat, and you've got your meat-loving meal. Wow. This is incredible. The freshness with the tomatoes is amazing, but you get this beautiful, perfectly seasoned, rich, warm basil that's in it, and that's amazing. But then all of a sudden you get this power-packed punch of freshness with a bite of actual tomato, and this sauce is amazing and it's so easy. I hope you love this recipe as much as I love you.